Valley Vet Supply is devoted to providing information and professional quality products at reasonable prices.
ValleyVet.com, ValleyVet.com, Valley Vet Supply.
This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
So we are getting back to you on this. At this point, we would like to advertise the sorghum schools. When farmers and people are asking, and what are the specialists doing during the winter break? I mean, we probably are out trying to extend all the information that we collected during the summer and make sure that the farmers and crop consultants are really getting that information for making really good decisions and informed decisions for the next coming growing season. So this is a very traditional school that we continue for several years. Is the Kansas Sorghum Schools, and the Kansas Sorghum Schools, I mean, planned for the second week of February on this year, on the 2015. They will be basically, it's a joint program between the Kansas State University, the Agronomy Department, the Kansas Grain Sorghum Commission that is primarily funding all the schools. And that's why this school, as the same as the soybean and corn schools, are not cost and free, just because we can have sponsors and we have each of the commissions sponsoring those schools. So, I mean, what about topics? What about different presentations? Is what the main questions that I receive from people and from farmers. And is these schools this year, we are trying to change a little bit the focus. We will try to have more specific topics on the sorghum schools. You will see a diverse and very nice variety of topics. We will go from weed control, insects, we will go on risk management, production practices, nutrient management. So we will try to cover all the diversity of what are the production factors and what are the decision-making factors that you really need to consider when you are producing your crop. But the goal is each of the speakers and presentation will try to be more specific in about one topic or one specific kind of a thematic. So the goal of these schools are to provide the most updated information on sorghum production to the farmers, and we will go in the way that we will start the schools around probably 9 a.m. in the morning, probably 20-30 minutes before registration, and then we will try to end before 4 p.m. When you're asking about locations, this year we will go about central and western Kansas, and we will have 4 locations around the state. So one of the first locations will be on Garden City on February 10th, and that's a Tuesday on the second week of February. From there we are moving to February 11th, and that will be on Wednesday, and we are going to Oakley. And then from the February 11th at Oakley we are moving to February 12th, that is a Thursday. I will be in a school that will be located in Hutchinson, and then by Friday, the last day of the week, we are planning to be at Ottawa with the last school that we are planning to offer for the sorghum schools for the 2015 calendar year. So when you are thinking about the schools and when you are thinking about, okay, I have information about the speakers, I have information about locations, so now how I can register for the schools. So we have a couple of options for you to register for the schools, and it depends on how flexible you are in terms of doing it yourself or giving a phone call or sending an email. So if you are trying to do it yourself and trying to go to a website, we have all the information about the sorghum schools in our agronomy e-update that was coming out on one of the last weeks of December. So how do you reach the agronomy e-updates? So you go to the agronomy.ksu.edu website. That's our website for the K-State Agronomy Department. And inside there, you have a tab that is called the e-updates. So you just go inside of that tab and you can surf, around the different e-updates. Take a look to the last ones on the December 2014. You will find the announcement for news release for the sorghum schools. Inside of the announcements, we have a link that you can go to a website. Really easy registration process. The only thing that you need to consider is your name, your last name, and your email. Just pick one of the schools or how many schools you want to attend, and then you do the submission so that you are registered. If you say, I'm not that familiar with the website, I'm not that familiar with that approach, you have a couple of options. You can email to the extension agents. You can also email us here at the Agronomy Extension Department, And also what you can do is also call to your local office. Remember that we have K-State agents around different counties, so just call to your local office or call us. I mean, call just to the extension office. So we have all the different approaches on how to register, and all the topics are already being set, locations are prepared. These schools, they always offer very nice kind of a different topics. We have lunch, they are not cost, and the idea of having no cost schools is also just because we have, again, the Kansas Grain Sorghum Commission sponsoring the schools, and also we are glad to have some other partners that they will be helping us to support the schools, as a Chromatin, a Sorghum Partners Company. We'll have BSF with Husky, and we'll have also KFRM radio station that will be helping us to promote the schools around the state. So if you are thinking about sorghum production and what are the new topics, and for making really informed decisions for your next coming years, I mean, you should just put in your calendar the K-State Sorghum Schools. That will be just one stop for you. Get all the information, and then you will be good to go. Thanks. Hope to see you there.
Closed captioning brought to you by Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff Progress, powered by Kansas farmers.